C40 It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And it's the Warriors to start out. Outside Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Outside Curry. Lock at 6. Over Jackson. Pass to Wiseman. Out to Thompson. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, Klay Thompson is calm, cool, and collected. The quick release to beat the shot clock.
Down low. Jackson. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Batum with the steal. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
The drive by Jackson. Morris, no good.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest?
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist. Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
They double team Curry. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Clippers trail by 5. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
It's Curry with the drive. And no good that time. Left side, Batum. Jackson from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Curry, good. Curry's got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And George, here we go. Pass to Morris. A second chance effort. Thompson with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Morris with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, with the first overall pick in 2014, Wiggins has some pressure on him, but he has steadily improved his play.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 6-point game. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
Offensive rebound. Curry wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Warriors leading by 6. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Well, at 6'9" with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Pass to Wiseman. Outside for Curry. That's tipped. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Rondo drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi. When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys, they're hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
The drive by Rondo. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Stolen by George. Leonard on the wing. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 4. Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Both teams will make substitutions. Timeout called the Warriors. It's stolen by Rondo. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
That one falls.
Don't let the size fool you. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns. But once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. Now Oubre. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
My goodness, bodying up to Kelly Oubre didn't matter. That is special stuff right there.
To the paint. Here's Rondo. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Rondo's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Thompson inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wiggins drives in. Curry, good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Rondo's shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
To the inside. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Ibaka. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You simply cannot let Serge Ibaka get into a rhythm from that range. His mid-range is as good as it gets.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clippers leading by 8. Outside for Rondo. Count that one. Rondo's got the first field goal the second half for the Clippers.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the position. That was worth the price of admission.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors on D. On the wing, but 2. No good from the wing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Rondo. Banked in off the glass. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Curry, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's in there.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. First free throw is good. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Curry, here we go. Stolen by Zubac. Here's George. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
And George gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wiggins right side. .130 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hey, you're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Here's Leonard. Wiggins with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Here's Jackson. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Curry. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wiggins drawn the double team. Thompson outside. Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Leonard. Over in the corner, Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson has the open look, but they'll get another chance. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
So he gets them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Curry with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 19 points.
When a player is in his range as soon as he steps across the half-court line, that's almost impossible to check. Welcome, Mr. Curry, to the 3-party.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Pass to Zubac. It's intercepted. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, Andrew Wiggins is a talented prospect. On the offensive end, he is as scary as it gets.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Rajon Rondo with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Stolen away. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. Curry with it. Defended by Ibaka. Lays it up and banks it in. 21 points for Steph Curry.
On any given night, you understand that Steph Curry is a threat to go off, and it doesn't ever become less enjoyable to watch. How about that, Kevin?
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And when Rondo gets going, the D is in for a long night. You got to prevent him from getting those rhythm looks early on. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Ibaka. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside for Rondo. And here's Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Rondo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And the first one drops. And Rondo drops them both. Warriors trailed by 15. Curry fires from way outside. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Here's George. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I'll tell you, there's little you can do to stop Paul George when he's got his game going. He has the lane to the rim, and you know he's going to finish.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the three ball.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Outside for George. The tray. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Warriors trail by 15. Curry is inside. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Well, there are times the bind Steph Curry puts you in gives you no choice but to foul you. What pressure he is able to apply to your defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Another shot. Oubre pulls it in. And so Curry will bring it up to the Warriors. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Yeah, with those long strides, Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
George with no one around. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 12 points in just the second half. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's George. Drops one in from the wing. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here.
or Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rajon Rondo.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Nice shot by Rondo.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside, George. .40 left to play in the final quarter. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins. Throws it down.
I think tonight is a great measure of Wiggins' progress, scoring in volume in a variety of ways.
And here's Rondo. Got a piece of it. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, you think about this guy as a 3-and-D guy, but Oubre showing why he earned that label. How about that effort on the defensive end?
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And George, here we go. Pass to Curry. Puts it up from 12. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. The fans are making noise here in San Francisco for their Warriors. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the field.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's George. No good on the fast break pull-up. Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Wiseman. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Jackson. And Morris throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
Morris right side. No good. Shot missing. Wiggins with some nice D. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge. And Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason. A year ago, a lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switched to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Here's Jackson. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
It's stolen by Green. Wiggins with it. Leonard picks him up. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Outside for Curry. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Here's Rondo. Morris. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Morris has got his second basket.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A nice shot by George.
Well, you'd like to push Paul George out of the paint if possible. Goes into his bag of tricks to score that time.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Wiseman. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Rondo. Green with the block. Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. It's tipped. Outside, George. Pass to Rondo. Down low. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's George. It's good. This game is all even.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
From past the arc. Again, Curry missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on James Wiseman.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Back to Green. Curry. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Green breaking loose. Curry, good. Curry's got 6.
And sometimes Steph has to challenge himself, and throughout the course of a game, sometimes it's with difficult shots like that, a passing grade, if you will.
Now here is Ibaka. Goes back up. Here's Zubac. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will come the other way.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos. He started to take more threes and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And that one is good from Zubac.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys, they're hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clay playing seamstress right there, threading the needle. Quick at delivering that one.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Cousins. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now the Warriors moving it up. A pull-up. The rebound by Ibaka. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Rondo with it. Now Green defending. Back to Rondo. Leonard looking around.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Pass to Ibaka. Nice move. Over Green. It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Count it.
Yeah, Paul George athleticism sneaking in there, getting a second chance opportunity, and then he ends up cashing in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
The Warriors trail. Thompson for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Leonard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Everyone knew Leonard would be a plus rebounder and defender coming out of college, but not many people saw elite scorer and NBA Finals MVP on his resume.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's George. Pass to Ibaka. George looking around. Leonard with no one around. Here's Rondo. Here's Ibaka. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, this is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And it's good, 2 points.
Just great touch from the mid-range from Boogie there. Confidence to pull the trigger. He's open just enough and knocks it down.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Iceman no good. So it's the Clippers now. Rondo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Rondo. Curry with the steal. Jacks up a three. Another three for Golden State.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Ibaka goes in. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Curry outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Clippers trail by 4. Left side, Leonard. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 7 points.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Outside Curry. Thompson in the corner. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Green in the post. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside for Curry. That shot missing. Great D that time from Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, it changes that whole narrative.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Morris. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
The shot by Curry, no good. Stolen by Thompson. Goes up on the wing. Here's Wiseman. And the rejection by Zubats. In the corner, it's Morris. Stolen by Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
Look, you cannot leave Curry alone from anywhere. You got to pick him up at his house if you're a defender. He just rarely misses.
It's a hand on it. And it's put back up and in by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Hard to predict when great shooters are using a screen. That time, Klay Thompson did a great job of finding the open space.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Rondo. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Rondo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Curry fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Clippers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to man. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Here's Wiggins. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 21 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Back to Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Thompson, no good. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the Clippers call time here. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Batum wide open, he fires. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Deflects the pass. And it's blocked. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. A shot by Batum, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
It's Curry outside. Clippers trail by 3. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Pass to Thompson. A shake. And he lays it up and in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
A shot by Batum, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now, here is Morris. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Now here's Curry. And good that time. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Well, the kitchen is open. Chef Curry's getting it done right now. And, man, on fire.
Jackson. George with no one around. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Here's Curry. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George with the ball. Now Green defending. Back to George. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Curry with the three. It's money from deep.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Wiggins with some nice D. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make
the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Plenty of Experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kept alive. Here's Harris. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Inside. Wiseman with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Embiid. Good D by Thompson.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
That'll be a 5-second call. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fires for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Harris looking it over. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, Tobias just going strong that time.
Curry, good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Embiid. Good D by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nice shot by Thompson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. Rose.
Look at that. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
On the wing, Korver fires from deep. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Curry, here we go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice job by Steph, just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
Rose. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the basket by Curry.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Here's Noah. And he converts the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Back to Curry. This one for three. It doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Rose. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
The Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one misses.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now here's Wiggins. Curry can't get it to go. Pass to Rose. Now here's Boozer. Korver gets a wide open look. Doesn't go that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out to Thompson. From deep. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, when Curry plays like this, there's an effortlessness to how he approaches the game, and he makes...
What a jam!
Wow. Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And Rose, an absolute assassin when he strings together moves like that.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The first one falls.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Here's Rose. He's got 6. Right at the free throw line. Offensive rebound.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Rose. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Bulls have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. The Warriors leading. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wiggins left side. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 10.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside Korver. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 3. Curry trying to break free. And Boozer with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boozer. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. The deep three from Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Oh!
No doubt.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bulls trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Korver, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Rose attacking.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Golden State Warriors. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Iguodala left side. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Look, I love seeing Thompson convert through contact, muscling over whatever the D throws his way.
Here's Green. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's the three. And the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long last year, only shooting about 71%.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
It's Durant on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And what a great feel Curry has. I mean, even with contact, you're not going to keep him from getting the ball in the bucket.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Right side, Durant. Back to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry fires from way outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wiseman. It's stolen by Green. On up the court. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
And Curry has it in the corner. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 8 points.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Pass to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The ability Durant has to score inside, it puts him over the top when you're talking about the NBA's best offensive play.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Durant. Outside Curry. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's KD. The layup missed.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. Here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
I mean, stretch arm strong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length is just unreal.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for Wiggins. So it's the Warriors now. It's Durant on the wing. It's stolen by Curry. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 11 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Warriors leading by 14. The three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Thompson outside. They need this. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he's an all-time great shooter with a tremendous motor. Thompson, he loves to one-up the opponent.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
KD draws the double. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Thompson is double. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 6.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
This is a good sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Outside Curry. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
They double team Curry. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Misses the 3. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
You love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Get open, get open, get open, get open.
Outside, Green.
Get the perimeter.
Thompson, left side. Pass to Curry. Puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 8.
Oh, that's a nifty move inside the arc. I mean, Curry's not just a three-point shooter. He can do anything facing up.
Here's Curry. And that one is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Green. Oubre pulls it in. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
The green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. I mean, when the 3 is there for him, he'll take it.
And really deep through that time. Curry's got 11 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Thompson way outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 17. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to Wiggins. Great D that time from Green.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's Thompson. No good off the back of the rim.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Curry's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Get open, he's free. Make a play.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. KD looking around. Shoots from 12. The offensive rebound. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They led the game at one point by 20. Thompson with the bucket.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Outside for KD. And he gets it to go from the corner. Durant's got 8 points.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Warriors leading by 15. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Goes up to the stripe. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. So it's the Warriors now, down by 12.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Puts it up from 15. West, that's good. West has got his first basket.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other four guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
That one drops for him.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Stolen by McGee. Here's Durant. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Outside Curry. The tray. Here's Green. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his length, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
Curry fires from way outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. KD's got 14 points for the game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Green. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Durant.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
From deep. The Warriors pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside for Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 29 in the game.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
Timeout called the Warriors. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Warriors trail by 9. Curry looking it over. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Five to shoot. Back to Curry. Here's Iguodala. Green with the block. They're running. From deep three-point range, Draymond Green with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I mean, that's his pump fake. I mean, it works for almost anybody, but his is just great. For a shooter like Thompson, I mean, it's doubly effective. Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Wiggins, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that one.
Here's Curry. Wiseman with the rebound.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Curry on the wing. Curry with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Wiseman.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Open shot, Thompson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Thompson with the rebound. Right side Curry. That one falls.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. Fires from deep. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Up top, Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target from 3-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Curry outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. Curry can't get it to go.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Timeout called the Warriors. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Here's Curry with the three. Curry on the wing. Durant with the steal. Here's Iguodala. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Look, right there, that's not even fair. Durant just showing off his quickness and length on the defensive end. He gets the steal to jumpstart the fast break.
Out to Thompson. Will it go? From beyond the arc and then some.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Curry attacking. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Look, it's those little changes of speed as Curry drives to the hoop. It's difficult not to foul this man.
And both free throws good for Curry. Warriors trail by 4. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Curry gets the bucket.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Pass to KD. Here's Iguodala. Green with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's KD. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's standing at almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, his mid-range jumper, he'll always be there for Durant.
They double-team Curry. Here's Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
That's just a foul out of frustration. I mean, Curry, as always, frustrating the defense, dictating the pace.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Curry with a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Come on, the more important the shot, the more confidence Curry seems to have.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
But they get what they want out of that trip, now a 2-possession game.
Curry. Curry on the wing. They double-team Curry. A 3-pointer, Wiggins. Warriors getting another chance here. Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Oh, man, on the fast break, Curry's not only a prolific scorer, he's an efficient scorer as well. Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
They get it back. Yep, that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
It's Curry outside. Thompson with it. With a step back. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
The versatility of Thompson. I mean, you want him to defer to other scorers. He'll do it. You want him to carry the load himself. He can do that too.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Curry.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Now here's James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And two conference rivals scoring off tonight. You know, Steve, this has the feel of a playoff game.
It does. These two teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up against one another.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Very good anticipation. He has quick hands, and Andre snatching that one jump starts the fast break.
To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. And the shot is good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Curry gets the bucket.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
Yes, that goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Wiseman. Curry on the wing. And here is Green. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Wiggins missing. Here's Los Angeles now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got his second bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. The shot's good. James has got 6.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Wiggins. Thompson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. They get it again. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers leading by 12. .143 left in the first quarter. Here's Drummond. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Davis sends it back. It's stolen by Wiseman. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Looking to end the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. What a teammate, what a leader.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And it's Wiggins missing. Los Angeles leading by 14. James. And the dunk by James.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Lakers making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Lakers lead by 20. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Warriors trail by 20. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Wiggins. Rebound by Harrell. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Trains the three-pointer.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. And Smitty, anytime there's a poll for dirtiest player in the NBA, Draymond seems to end up on that list.
GA, in our day, there have been a lot of us on that list. You know Draymond just wants to win, but it's about just playing hard, and that's what he'll do. He'll do whatever it takes to win. In this league, they just trying to clean up some of these acts.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And he's able to get it back. Kuzma outside. Tries again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good. Kuzma. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Back to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
That one good for two. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Wiggins. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Here's Kuzma. A second chance effort. That one rolling around and rims out. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. 1:53 left here in the second. He's got space. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry. Pass to Harrell. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Over Wiseman. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his first points in this one.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Harrell's energy is what helps him collect second chance opportunities.
Wiseman with the ball. Outside for Curry. Takes the three. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Kuzma, that's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Wiseman. Not going to go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And good that time. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Schroeder has speed to burn, but also has a great feel for finding angles to convert on the drive.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State moving the ball around. It's good from long range.
You can count on this from Clay. He will stretch you from distance.
And here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
So tough to keep Davis from getting his points. Now he goes to the line where he's been shooting in that 80% range.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Wiggins drives in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 15 points.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Curry attacking. And that one, good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
The creativity of Stephen Curry is on full display right there.
It's stolen by Curry. Finished off the break.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And James throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Here's Curry. Count that bucket. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer. When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
4-on-3 break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's stolen by Wiseman. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And the Lakers making a change here. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 16-point game. And stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Puts it up from 12. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors trail by 18. Golden State moving the ball around. On its way from Curry for two. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Good vision from Steph, but for that play to work, you also have to get open. Steph put it on the money.
Nobody near Schroeder. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off?
It's a West versus East contest here in Brooklyn as the Nets play one at home. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's the Warriors to start out. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Outside for Curry. 5 to shoot. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And he makes that one.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Harden can't hit. Here's Golden State. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Off target with the jump hook.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Durant, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it, persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Now, here is Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Thompson with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
It's Harden with the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And Brooklyn making a change here.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
Always got to keep your eyes up. Make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Thompson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Curry deciding where to go with it. Can't hit the step back jump shot.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
They get it back. Pass to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 3 on the clock. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Wiggins left side. Thompson in the posts. Here's Wiseman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. On 2K Sports, NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. Back to Adams. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Back to Adams. Over Wiseman. Adams' shot is off. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Curry with it. Now defended by Williamson. Stolen by Ball. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wiggins has got 5.
I mean, he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. Off target from outside. Outside Curry. All alone. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Ball with the bucket. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Here's Curry, and it's denied.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length, it allows him to make a difference on this end.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 3. Back to Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
The green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. I mean, when the 3 is there for him, he'll take it.
Left side, Ball. Back to Williamson. Pass to Bledsoe. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
Wiseman no good. The Pelicans trail. And here is Ingram. Adams outside. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Golden State on D. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Back to Hernan Gomez. No good. That would have tied it.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And what you have to love about Clay, I mean, perfect form on his shot, just so pretty from well beyond the arc.
Here's Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that one's good. Ingram.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Curry. And the shot goes in.
Three-point shooting, mid-range, driving it, taking you off the dribble. I mean, all the elements of Curry's game is coming out over the course of a night.
To the left side wing. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And in spurts, you can live with Hernan Gomez at the 5.
Yeah, you can. He's got that old school game, GA, that back to the basket game. He plays with physicality, toughness, he competes, and you can typically count on him to make the right basketball play.
The Warriors leading. Curry looking around. Stolen away. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Pass to Green. Nifty move. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
One of the more multi-purpose players you'll find. I mean, Green can score from anywhere on the court.
Hernan Gomez with the ball. To the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Timeout called the Warriors. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Curry. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Warriors leading by 5. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
He lobs it up.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That one misses for Wiggins. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On its way from Curry for 2. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You got to try to cut Curry off. That's how he makes you pay for a quick pull-up.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. And here's Wiseman. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trigger.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. On its way from Curry for 2. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Look, I love seeing Thompson convert through contact, muscling over whatever the D throws his way.
Cans it from downtown.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Curry with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Shoots. Curry's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 12. Pulls up for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Curry. There's the 3. But they get it back. From downtown. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors. And that one's good. Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range. Again, Curry missing. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Ingram. Right wing. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Here's Adams. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
I love the decision that Curry makes with the ball. I mean, he's a creative distributor. He loves to share it.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Warriors leading by 13. Curry on the wing. He's got 17. Comes up empty down low. Ball with it. Now Green defending. Inside. Adams takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Adams has got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And it's Wiggins missing.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
He's such a skill for penetrating. When ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, no, he can play for forever. It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, Steph turns it up despite his slight frame. Steph takes it up strong inside. He gets the free throws.
And the first one drops. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Oh, so determined. Looney's worked back from injuries to become a solid NBA player.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. .58 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. 16 feet away. Bank shot, no good.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Golden State moving it around. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pelicans have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there. Great work right there on the inbounds play, getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Thompson for 3. They get the rebound.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. The offensive rebound. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's already known for being a top-tier scorer. Thompson, he also defends on the perimeter at a high level.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pelicans trail by 12. Ingram attacking. Shoots over Oubre. And that one's good. Ingram.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Hart, no good.
Credit the D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And finished off by Oubre.
You love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Warriors leading by 14. Curry on the wing. And it's Golden State with another.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Alexander Walker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And the Pelicans making a change here. And here are the Warriors now. At one point, they led by 16. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 13 points in the second half. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 19 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's Ingram. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Not settling. Ingram uses his size and athleticism getting to the paint.
Thompson inside the line. Pelicans pull it in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 17. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ingram wide open. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Looney. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
To the paint. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
It's Curry with the drive. Thompson inside the line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, and with his long arms, I mean, he can reach the rafters.
And that one is good. Thompson's got 25 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down, as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's Ingram missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. And Thompson puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. So for the Pelicans, there's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Marshall. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. No good from the wing. And here are the Warriors now. It's an 18-point game. Outside Curry. No good on the three. Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge.